everyone, I'm Tanya Khupchandani Vatsa. I'm the founder and CEO of Elixir Wellness, and today we're here for a really interesting episode of our podcast, Spillingfacts. This is episode number 8, and we're thrilled to have Dr. Mallika Choudhury to talk to you about obesity, trichology, and tons more. I'm going to start by having Dr. Mallika introduce and tell us more about herself.
First of all, thank you for having me. Thank you for the lovely introduction. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Mallika Choudhury. So I have completed my undergraduation as a BDS doctor. Post that, I did my MSc, Master of Science in Facial Aesthetics. I also practice as an obesity management specialist via food and nutrition. Besides, I also come across from a business background. So I've also done my post-graduation diploma in hospital management. So basically, I ended up with a combination of both medical and business field, and I've been wholly practicing both since last 4.5 years.
So, Dr. Mallika, you've been with Elixir for 2 years now. Tell us a little bit more about your journey and your experience with us so far.
So I think Elixir feels like home to me. I have seen so many days, be it good, be it bad, be it challenging. It is very special to me.
So, Dr. Mallika, what is your favorite of Elixir Wellness's services?
So I think to be very candid, our IV therapies for sure. But if I need to be specific, I can put it in this way. So when it comes to weight management, I think I really enjoy our fat loss IV therapy, which has got L-carnitine and B-complex both. So apart from giving you like a very good boost for your weight loss journey, it also improves a lot with your metabolism, with your energy levels, with your sleep cycle. So someone who's also very fit can also go for it just to perform better. And if you ask me about skin perspective, I and my clients both, I think we enjoy the Fire and Ice Medifacial a lot. They do come back again and again, like for their maintenance. And recovery wise, I wish I had the time to use all our therapies. But if I have to pick one, that would be the Normatec compression therapy, which I frequently use post my leg day workouts. It really helps with your muscle relaxation and muscle soreness.
These are some of my favorites as well. In fact, I recently started using the fat burn.
Yeah.
I've been adding it to my skin concoction, and I actually can see the difference in energy on those days and even like the days after in the gym in terms of output and even the calorie burn.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love that and couldn't agree more. So over the last 2 years, Dr. Mallika, I have seen you go through a transformation as well in terms of your own fitness and your health. Tell us more about that.
So to be very precise on this, my relationship with fitness has been pretty old. So since a kid, I have been into athletics. I've been into outdoor sports like soccer, volleyball. I have done my martial arts. Post that, during the college days, I do used to work out with different form of workout forms. But then the only difference between then and now would be the consistency. So when I talk about consistency, it is not only with the workouts. I think consistency with everything, be it the food I consume, my sleep cycle, my stress levels, my recovery again, thanks to Elixir for it. So I think a balance of everything really helped me, not just physically, but also for my mental and emotional well-being.
You're also an obesity management specialist, like you said. So what is the secret to long-term fitness and weight loss?
Okay. So the fitness term, I would define it not only, not on the basis of the physical appearance only, like how you look or the aesthetic part. I think it is beyond that. It is a lot, like I have mentioned, like how you deal with your stress, your mental, your emotional well-being, everything. So if all these factors are put together and you're able to balance, that's when I'll call someone fit. And the key to it would be, again, the consistency, because I feel that anybody can go and do that workout, eat clean for a period. But, so that's your motivation. But you need to convert that motivation into discipline, which will come throughout. Like, you will have your days, when you don't want to, get out of the bed.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like we have our own low days.
Yeah.
So during those days, how you function, are you still keeping up with those habits or you're not? I think that plays a huge role. So I think if you go ahead with this attitude, be it any goals for you, weight loss, muscle gain, weight gain if you're underweight, I think you can achieve anything.
What is your solution on those low days? Do you get up and work out? Do you let yourself lie in bed?
So I think I do a combination of both. I do a lot of meditation since I am into spirituality. That way I balance my mind, and then I'm like, I have to go hit the gym. I'm not going to, consume anything which is not good for my health. So yeah, I think with time and consistency, it's that discipline that pushes you to that level where, even if your critic brain is telling you, go for this, go for it, you'll not go for it.
And you feel that getting the outcomes, like I've seen you transform in terms of your body composition and stuff as well over the last few years.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that motivates you more?
Honestly, no. To be honest, I think physical appearance, yes, it does matter a lot. But like I mentioned, it is more about how I feel now, mentally and emotionally. I think I'm able to take better decisions in my life, not just personally. I think even work-wise, family-wise, business-wise, I think I'm able to focus more.
So I'm going to come to this question to you as well.
Yeah.
But a lot of our other doctors from the clinic have said that when they ask a client, or when I ask them our clients' most popular question, they get demands for quick fixes.
Mm-hmm.
And quick fixes seem to be everything nowadays, whether it's Ozempic, whether it's what you're seeing on social media, everyone's sort of into fast results and quick fixes. So when it comes to weight management and obesity, what is your opinion on Ozempic, Wegovy, the injectables and all the quick fixes in the market right now?
So Ozempic is basically a prescribed medicine that people can take with type 2 diabetes. But now, normally also people have started using it for weight management, just to lose weight. I'm not completely against it because many people who are massively obese, even if it's for a short-term period, and who are not willing to do anything in their life, like, work out on their lifestyle or anything. So for them, I think it's a must. But again, I would not recommend it to my clients or to anyone because it's not a long-term thing. Once you lose that much amount of weight and you're not doing anything for yourself, you're going to go back to that square one again. So I think lifestyle, food intake, your hydration, your sleep, I think all of this together goes hand in hand. Same with the other shortcuts as well.
Women and weight training. Let's talk about this.
So I think this is one of my favorite topic. Women and weight training. Like, why not? Absolutely. So before I talk about the benefits, I would want to share about the myths that I generally come across. So women generally have this question, okay, oh, you've been like consistently, lifting weights. Why aren't you bulking up? So when you see a man doing the same thing, they bulk up. But when it comes to women, we tone up, we don't bulk up. And even for men, there is a limit to where, they can bulk up because of the amount of testosterone they have. Unless you are going organically and not pushing anything artificially. For women, bulking up, it is not possible at all because of the less amount of testosterone. So you will always build those lean muscle mass, which is the healthiest form of, gaining muscles for your body. And if I talk about the benefits, I think it has got a lot of benefits, be it your improved bone density, your improved muscle mass, your increase in strength. It also lowers down your risk for certain diseases like diabetes, depression, arthritis, a lot of it. And it really helps you with your mood swings, your sleep cycle, your anxiety level goes down. So I think there's a lot more to it. However, I'll always recommend, this is from my own personal experience, if you're doing strength training, just I think 3 to 4 days are enough. Always combine it with some different form of workout, be it yoga, be it any other form of workout based on your body type, based on what also you prefer. So I think a balance of combination of, different type of workouts really helps.
There's another myth that goes around that if you're not weight lifting or if you're doing more cardio as a woman, that's the way to lose weight.
I don't think so. I really don't agree to it because I think the best way to, if you really want to focus on losing weight, would be again a combination of strength training and a combination of cardio, functional, kickboxing, any other form of functional activity really helps.
Hair loss is something we're seeing a lot in men and women today, especially with hormonal issues on the rise. What are your fixes and solutions to this?
So, to be very honest, hair loss is a very vast topic. Even if we talk about the hormonal changes, be it your puberty, childbirth, menopause, PCOS, thyroid, I would always want to work on the root cause, because that's like very important. Working on the root cause and then running through a couple of blood tests, which would tell you where does your body stand. Even if it is not related to hormonal changes or anything, something mild like fungal infection, dandruff, I would still run through a blood test and see if there is any deficiency in your blood for anything. And then accordingly, we should go ahead, like which treatment would be correct for that particular individual.
Since you brought up PCOS, that's my next question to you. It's something that we see a lot and it's on the rise. I know we see it with our own team, not just with clients and people outside.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that? What are there any ways to prevent it? How do we address this prevalent concern head on?
So I think everyone already knows about it. PCOS is something that you could always work with a very good lifestyle balance. The food you take, the stress levels, how you're balancing it, a lot of things, your recovery, your sleep cycle. I think a balance with all of these factors really helps you to deal with it quicker. And sometimes you also don't need to be dependent on the medications for PCOS if you are able to balance with this consistency.
And coming back to Elixir, what is the one question our clients ask you the most?
So I think my clients are more inclined towards the results, be it for skin, be it for weight management, be it for hair. They have a tendency to ask for a quicker and a faster result in a very short span of time. So to be honest, skin, hair and weight, they really do take a lot of time, and only IV therapies might help, might not help, depending on person to person. So along with the IV therapy, I also do combine other therapies as well. And in addition, a good lifestyle, good food habits goes hand in hand.
My last question to you, Dr. Mallika, is there anything you want our audience to know or remember?
So I'm a firm believer of this statement, which says, you are what you eat. I feel that people need to be really specific with what they eat and how they eat. That's very important. Of course, you can have your cheat meals, you can have your cheat days. When I have it, but on a regular basis, I think it's good sometimes to be very selective on on what you eat. And secondly, I think it's high time that people should start talking more about mental health. They should think more about it, like how they think about their physical growth, because mind and body, these two are not different, they work together. So it would be really nice if there's more of mental health awareness in our country.
Couldn't agree more with that. It's something that's so prevalent, and when it comes to healthcare and wellness, massive part of the picture.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. Mallika, for being here today. Thank you to everyone who tuned in and listened. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to Spillingfacts on YouTube and Spotify. See you again soon.